Must be Homer time, huh? The calm before all the arrivals.
Guy doesn't realize it.
This is Wednesday, 7:20. And it sure is hot.
way on the way to get some lunch.
Two Bramleys just come in and got that one on the ground over there.
This is supposed to be good for these jet rangers. Or they're just getting some heat.
Keep bell flying. Gotta support that Fort Worth company.
Homer doing his combine down there for now.
The Georgia Air Force didn't come, so he didn't have to, I guess.
Oh, I think there's going to be some people want to put theirs in there.
Joe been here today?
Yeah, he's coming in now. Him and Jay are. They were over at the marathon. Oh, in this country now. Everybody's too crazy.
That is true.
If you were to take that, put a cap on medical insurance so they can eliminate your malpractice suits. Do you have a cap on that? Medical shit would go down to common sense. Oh, we got some. Oh my God. And Supreme Court judge, this shouldn't be any lifetime.
That's bull.
That is totally bull. So those people are nuts. Awful quiet out there, guys.
What kind of money does it take to keep a helicopter flying like for every hour? You guys ever added it up?
How much you got?
Send it all in.
Just after the first 10 hours or so, they're set.
Who said it was hot out here?
We said it was.
It's more than hot, isn't it?
Nobody said it was hot. Nice.
That's from the guy in front of those two fans, huh? Yeah, it is more than hot. All the way from Canada.
Did you get here early enough to see that fire fell? I guess he's not going to fly down. It must be the factory ship.
I don't know.
Pretty.
Yes, it is. Time to call it a night. End of Thursday. The only way to travel to the hotel, huh? Out from Canada. Today's end. I mean, looks like Blake has arrived.
How's it going, Jay?
Craig Halber, I've talked to you once.
Yeah.
On 613.
Craig? Good to meet you.
I got my airframe.
Hey, Joe.
Started fresh. This thing's bent a little bit, but I was thinking maybe that's supposed to be bent because this points to the right. That's kind of straight. No, it's not critical. In fact, it probably look fine. No, only me.
Three-seater, look at that. R22 seats free. Did you know that?
Heck yeah.
Just crack him in there. You can put a fourth one on someone's shoulders, maybe.
Pretty good deal, isn't it?
Oh, I gotta get me one of those now. I always thought it was just a two-seater. I gotta get a picture of that.
They are excited.
Are those some grandkids?
Yeah. Yeah. Homer's grandkids. That's Stephanie. Jeff.
My hangar was 7 feet underwater, but
From the floods?
yeah, it's a disaster. They're going to open the airport August 1st again. My stuff's scattered all over hell and back. I wanted to build one. I just was too impatient to wait a year and a half to start.
So I'm waiting a year and a half to get the rest of it.
Well, that's why I wanted to let you see. I didn't really need to do it. I bought it when we were going on. I didn't buy it until we were 17 and got built on it. I'm not going to lose it. Yeah, I can tell they're a very small operation. Very small.
No.
That's Blake over there.
Yes, it is. He hasn't moved. Thanks.
It's called manned aircraft. Those guys look. It's all in the But you're right, the pilot.
What's in the box, Doug? Mark getting him a little cat nap.
Acetylene all the way open, do not open it about halfway. Run it that way. So open acetylene take all the way. You should have spark arresters on your torch here to prevent flashbacks and stuff. Safety device. You should always open the oxygen tank first. There's been some crazy accidents, I guess, where guys open the acetylene and then they open the oxygen or something that beats back on the accelerator, or the acetylene blows it up. I don't know. So they always open the oxygen first and then they use the acetylene on and then open the acetylene all the way. This is just a little light aircraft torch. Same is true here. They stick around in. You come down through there, well, you got 1 meter.
Smile. Looks good.
It's better to be that side than to sit in the half and go and wait for an hour. I had to do that one time. That's torture, man. I gotta go. Please, sir, just leave. Yeah, and once you walk in there, on your DOT, once you walk in there, you can't leave. You were asking about I waited an hour and I finally said, you know what? I need to go right now. I got it.
Actually, I can't remember what, the last time I talked to him, he did agree to have, that's all I got.
I'm gonna take that too.
at that. Quick stop.
Well, we thought since this is last year, we kind of silently went around and took up the collection. So far, we've collected about $1,450. And we're gonna get this money to Steph. We're gonna buy you guys fruit. Because I know if we give it to Homer, he'll buy soybeans or something. So, and if anybody wants to donate and we didn't get around to you, stop and see me, we'll always still take more money. So, I have a pocket full of money here, and I have a card for him. Here's the cards, guys. You can have that stuff to make for it. And we also have everybody's name and address here that's donated so far. And I would kind of like a copy of that back sometime, just in case we can start moving the airport into doing this maybe in the future. So that's all I got to say if somebody else wants to talk.
We enjoyed getting ready for this every year, of course. It's a lot of work, yes, but we enjoyed all the people we've known. Very few of them are really obnoxious and hard to get along with. Once in a while you run into one. But, you know, we always just thought of you guys almost as family. In fact, you know, we've known a lot of you, like Dan says, since the early 80s. Bob Lloyd, I know, has been coming here since then. Bob Showalter, and Dan was here first year, I think, in '88 that we were here. I don't think you were up at the other place ever, were you?
I was at your house one time.
One time, '87 then or so? Yeah, okay. And of course, we didn't remember anybody in those days that didn't have a kid or something. If they showed up with their ship, well, then we might remember who they were. But Dan was here in '88, I know, and the same year Dunham was here. And he had a paint job that was a little similar to Dunham's. And I get those two ships fixed up in the air, I know, that year. I know I pulled up alongside of you, and I'm waving at you, and I thought, he's just sitting over there like he's looking at, he's not waving. What's the matter with Dunham? He's not talking to me. It was you instead of him. But that was a big year. We came down here. We had a lot of ships, and Dunham showed up and did a show right in front of that roll-up door there. And of course, now he's a big star. Just packs them in up at Oshkosh, and you go up there to the tent to try to talk to him, and you can't come in here. Hold on, that's it. Well, I know him. I don't matter. You can't come in here. But we couldn't have done this in early years without Stephanie and Rodney's help, and it's gotten a lot harder. I'm older, my back hurts. I'm farming a few more acres full time, and I'm just not able to do what I used to do. And Rodney's moved to Missouri. He's not able to come in and help. Stephanie's in Texas, or Florida, or Michigan, or the Carolinas. She's been all over.
My question is, what did we need the hay baler for?
Somebody said, did you notice the smoke coming out from under that car that was parked on the hay over there? Oh, yeah, I meant to get that bailed up Wednesday. So we bailed up what we could yesterday with the cars not parked on it. This morning we said we'll get the rest of it now the cars we go. That was the deal with the baler.
And we sold 150 bales this morning, so that's what we bailed. 150 bales.
He got 150 bales in that trailer? He did. And Murray got suckered into helping. Oh, thanks, Murray. I'd have to lift the bale.
Murray's been working on your stuff all week.
We did get a little help this year. Jerry Jones came down a week or so better. Jeff came in, and Jeff got suckered in the bale in the patch where supposed to helicopters are parked. We put in over 100 bales off of there, and just me and him and Sharon. And Jeff Bruner came up and helped a couple of times. Andy came down a couple of weeks ago and helped all day. And without those guys helping, it's been difficult this year because we couldn't get in the field to plant until the 1st of June. And then I had a week to take off. I had a lot of wheat this year. And then I went double crop all this wheat. See, all the wheat stubble ground's got beans coming up in it because we just planted those in the last couple of weeks. Well, maybe a little longer than that. So we just been busy, and I need to be spraying right now some of those double crop beans. There's ragweeds coming up in them. They need to be sprayed. If I wasn't fiddling around with helicopters, I'd be spraying out there today. But y'all, it isn't as much fun as it used to be, Dan. But it's a living because things have slowed down in my end of the helicopter business. I'm not traveling. I'm not building new ships. I mean, quite frankly, I don't think there's as many ships being built. There's some ships changing hands, and there's some guys needing some training, and the instructor guys are getting most of the business today because you need instruction. And I don't want to instruct. I'm too old to instruct. I can't sit in there. I'm not going to do it. But we enjoyed having you all here, and I said, this has got to stop. We've got to stop at some time. We're not able to do it. It just takes up too much of the summer. We need to get out and see a little of the countryside now that she's retired from her school bus driving job, so she don't have to go start field work. So we might have a little time to do a little traveling next summer maybe, and we'd hope maybe take the grandkids to do something, but I'm not so sure. They're almost too small. They I think this year have really got a big deal out of it. They're just barely old enough to appreciate everything that's going on. We got to watch them like a hawk, but I know Austin he's been something, and Cody too. And little Savannah, she don't quite understand too much, but she's pretty excited about it too, I think. Now, all the last week, the boys said, now how many days till the helicopter meet?
You gotta remember that next year.
Well, we're going to definitely take 1 year off. Now, we'll see year after next I'm sure there's lots of things I should be saying and a lot of people I should be thanking, but I'm just tired, and we appreciate y'all coming this year. I guess we had a decent turnout. I don't know how many ships here so far. That's about the worst year we've had, and I can't remember when. Where is Peter?
He's right there.
He is here? Where are you? Did you bring a ship?
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, it's a busy unseen. And that's, I wanted to help Bill. Bill brought a ship here all the way from Miami. He had drive it up, sticking the tail boom into the pickup on a gas stop, and I feel so sorry for him trying to get him going here, so he wants to go on to Oshkosh, and he wants to represent Helicycle up there. And that helps hold the cost down Helicycle parts. And we want to support them, we want to support Roadway, we want to support the safaris, so that everybody can have a chance to own their own personal helicopter. That was PJ's dream, was get it reasonable enough that everybody could afford a helicopter. I mean, he really wanted that. It wasn't just a business to him, it was something that he would like to see everybody afford their own personal helicopter. But many of you guys, even with, like Dan, with the bigger iron now, started out in the roadways of one kind or another. And we've got several guys here from all the way across the pond that came this year. I don't know that we ever had more foreigners here this year than ever before. We got 4 guys from Australia. Where are you guys? Max and 3 of those guys here. That's almost every year. I don't know how you afford that, Max. You've been over here, what, this is about 3rd time this year, isn't it? You went to California, and did you go to a wedding or something too? Yeah. And then we got Vico. I say Vico, he pronounced it a little different, from Finland. There he is, And if you think it's not a real pleasure and something special guys over in those foreign countries, it's a challenge to own your own helicopter. Costs a lot of money to put fuel in them, there's a lot of regulations, it's very difficult for them. Then we have one fellow here from Japan this year. Where is, it's Kevin basically, as we know, right? Where's he at? Is the fellow from Japan here? He's here somewhere. Anyway, he's got a lot of pictures back here that they stuck up of things over in Japan. He's been a long time roadway builder. He goes back 20, 25 years, if I'm not mistaken. He started building roadways back then. So, we got one from Tibet. Where? Is he here? He was here. He has a helicycle. Okay, so built a helicycle. Outstanding.
Got Murray here.
And then, we consider our Canadians, not hardly foreigners, Al. We got Al who flew in here all the way from Red Deer. Is that Saskatchewan? Alberta. I guess that's probably. Sure as heck gotta give Al a lot of credit. This is the second time. If he hadn't done it before, I mean, it would be a big deal. But he's already done it once before, but this year we got to follow him on Google Earth. For any of you guys that did, you got to watch him as he traveled along on Google Earth, which was really something. Al Yard built that box, I guess, that you carried to do that, right? But that was quite interesting because when you see him circling around and dodging thunderstorms, you're kind of guessing, what do you think? You reckon he's trying to avoid that thunderstorm? I would imagine.
If it wasn't the thunderstorm, it was a drunken pilot.
Oh, that's a fire. I heard it. Well, okay. You guys, what are you? You don't do that.
That's what Al Yard said. He said,
But,
"They're flying with
yeah, there was one time you was circling around near where you said it was, somebody was reporting 15-mile final or something, it isn't that?
He thought he was on a 5-mile.
Yeah, he said he was on a 5-mile final, and he was really on a 15-mile final. But is there anything else we should mention this year? We've got several people that flew other machines in from pretty far. We had 6 guys come in from Michigan. That's about as maximum of numbers you guys have ever had. Have you ever had more than 6?
7.
You had 7 once? Fantastic. But 6 was, they always make a grand entrance, and it was good to see them come in. And, what else? Let's see,
It's Friday and not Saturday, so there's a bunch of guys that come in.
maybe a few more, maybe come in tomorrow. We might have a few more. And Chris, of course, has flown in all the way from Boston again in his 44. Oh, yeah, Mr. Tricker probably said, well, he only comes from Pennsylvania, Western Europe. You're not Merriman, right? You are. You're down in the western corner of Merriman, right? Right. Yeah, in between West Virginia and Pennsylvania, right? That's right. But he's here every year and spends a lot of money giving rides and stuff, and we appreciate that. Who else are we forgetting? Bynum is, over giving rides. I don't know, down here, anywhere. He managed to give Vico his biennial flight review. Vico has an American pilot or helicopter rating, and he needed a biennial. I'll tell you a story on Vico. He emailed me and he said he wanted to come to Allmers and he wanted to get a biennial. And I said, well, where are you flying into? Chicago. And he said, how do I get to Hillsborough? And I said, well, you rent a car. Can't do that. Don't have a credit card. I said, ooh, you got a problem. So he rode a bus to Cincinnati, then a bus out Route 32 to Seaman, a little white place in the road down here, about 30 miles away, and took a taxi in here. $60, he said it cost you for that taxi. $65. Now he really wanted to come. So, plane ticket and this and that, and now he's going to get to Oshkosh. We fixed him up with Bill. Bill was single-handed and he needs somebody to watch the tail boom, so he goes over to Oshkosh. And Al, I'm sure you've been $1,000 worth of fuel get here. Dan been almost that much in the Jet Ranger coming to Michigan. Well, is there anything else I should mention? The Rotorway guys are here. They have a ship, and there was a fellow asking about a ride. Are you able to give somebody a ride if they're a potential buyer? Or?
We'll try to do it at ice patch.
Okay.
But
Don't want to do it here too bad.
it's already in shape.
Oh, you got it in it. You got to leave and go early to Oshkosh. When are you going to leave? Tomorrow morning. Is there anything you want to also want to mention? Tony Dietrich is running around filming. Here they are again. They're doing a lot of filming on a possible documentary or something, film that they're going to be trying to put together and probably market on the history of home-built helicopters. Is that right? So there's a lot of you maybe have been interviewed by him, and they're just going to shoot a lot of stuff, and you might see something in the future on yourself for the movement, if you will. You don't want to talk to me about the future of the movement because I'm so impressed on the way things is going in this country. I don't figure any of us will be able to fly in a couple of years. Yes, what? Chris has got something to say? Okay. Anybody else before I turn that over to you? Yes?
If anybody here has archival footage, old VHS tapes, old DVDs, anything that has to do with helicopters in the past 40 or 50 years, if you could talk with me after this, I'm going to spend the next year or two trying to collect and digitally archive everything that I can get a hold of. I'd like to make this a feature-length film. So the more footage you guys can get me, the more material I'm going to have to work with.
We got a lot of tapes. There's a lot of junk on there, but there's a lot of tapes of the last 25 years. But I don't know how good they are. You might have to retrieve them. You know, they're bad tape probably by now.
I do VHS conversions in my spare time, so I mean that's what I'm into. That's something that I actually do. So if you do have old VHS tapes, there's a good possibility I can save them for you.
Alright.
It's hot. Talk to you later.
I know it's hot. They got the cake there. We went ahead and got the cake here still on John Stubbs' money probably. John left us a little, I don't know what you want to call it, endowment, you know, that he always had the cake, and when he passed away, his widow gave us some money put in the bank. And, of course, today that money will be drawn about 1.5%. But anyway, we went ahead and got another cake this year. So everybody will get a little piece of cake. Here's Chris.
Thanks, Homer. I think the obvious part of this meeting is things Rotorway. Anybody got a technical question about what fitting or what water jacket or what secondary fix or whatever? The mechanical side has long been a specialty, and I think everybody knows on the forum that Homer's Barn Chats are the gold standard on how to talk about this stuff. We've held that up, I think, successfully, I'd say worldwide for enough years that everybody knows what it means now. It isn't just a passing phrase, it's really extreme. So some of us also wanted to talk a little bit about the other side of this meeting, which is the human side, and for me personally, it's all the friends that I've met here and come to know over the years. Otherwise, as Dan said, what the hell sense does it all make? And so we just thought a nice way to acknowledge that for Homer is to put together a little something so that when you're sitting around in a nursing home with their wheelchair raised, it's kind of something to look at and remember it all by. And the wrapping paper is comes with you to come to 88.
Hey, all right. Go be.
So, why don't you just have a look at it and you don't like it?
That's the way I'd say it. What do you got in here, you reckon, huh?
Oh, for crying out loud, Homer.
Good thing he's opening it now and not later.
On that, oh my gosh, this
Modern technology.
uh-oh, I don't know how it works now.
It's okay, the technology knows how to.
What year was that?
You have to guess, Homer. You just don't know.
Well, let's see. Well, there's no house. backway. Wow. No, the house is there. It's been really recent. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Oh boy, there's when we started them engines done. First up, man. Car flying out like puppy. Good old days, huh? Yeah, we'll have to leave this out and everybody, there's a shot of BJ.
I have another copy that I'll put on the table for folks to look at.
Okay, you got another?
If anybody feels the need, talk to me and I can arrange you to get one.
Thanks a lot, yeah, we appreciate it.
I'm waiting for it to see over here. I'll break down here.
Go on, Brett. Oh, okay. Oh, you got all the pictures. That's not catering. Oh, that's
Okay, good.
Where's Gary?
what was his name?
So you're gonna
Yes. A lot of stuff there. Okay, well.
Did everybody get a picture?
We know.
And instructor ran out there, right out there.
That's so much fun. And it's a great thing.
They went around one after a time.
Okay, thank you. I'll wait for them to take
Check it out.
Looking good, Jay. A hard-working workforce. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, finally made it.
You sure did. The bee is alive. No blades. Little bit of tweaking. The big toys.
See who's young and run. Who's young and can run. Well, they told me not to put a biscuit in there.
Ground crew.
Here's drunk.
here, Doug.
Who's on it?
Oh.
I got it with it.